Hi, Jose and Greg. I wanted to do a quick recording real quick to kind of just show you guys exactly what I'm trying to do and see if maybe this can help clear up any of this confusion because I'm not really sure what is making this whole entire process so difficult. So just bear with me real quick. Let me just walk you through what I'm looking for right now. If you look right here, this is my htdocs file. This is on my local host. This is where I have all my files stored on my server. If you'll notice, I have one here called clubclass views. That is the current working version of the software. So if I go to localhost/clubclass views, you'll see welcome to the software, the artist, Chucky. Here's Chucky's landing page. You can create content for a booking. This is where you would go and add all the venue information and all that other stuff that would show up on his page. So again, this is a fully operational version of the software. So I'm going to do this completely from scratch real quick. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open my start page on my server. I'm going to create a new database for club class, and we're just going to call this one club class. So that's created. And as you can see in here, I've downloaded Drupal, the latest version, so I'm going to unzip that. And I'm going to rename this club class. And now, just to make sure there's no confusion and I don't break anything real quick, I'm going to open up the club class finder window here and the club class views finder window here. So the first thing I'm going to do is just do a fresh install of Drupal. So localhost club class, standard, English, database name is club class, type in all this stuff. Site name, we're going to call this the club class itinerary system, put in this, and none of this really is important, this is just the fresh Drupal install. Country, United Kingdom, Europe, London, save and continue. Okay, so this is all I need to do right here to install Drupal on my server now. So now I can visit it. So now you'll see I have localhost club class, which is just a fresh Drupal install, and I have localhost club class views, which is the actual working version of the software. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my club class views, and I'm going to copy the libraries, modules, and themes directory from sites/all, and I'm going to paste it in the sites/all directory for the localhost club class. And you can overwrite any existing files, that's fine. I need to do the same thing with the site's default files directory. Now this directory is a little big, so I took the liberty of creating that, of copying and pasting that directory right here. So I'm just going to bring that into the site's default. I'm going to authenticate it because obviously there's going to be an initial permissions issue here. Jose, please remember that the site's default files directory does need to be writable. I just forgot to do that earlier in the screencast. Okay, so I've got my files directory and I've got my libraries, modules, and themes directories both copied over. Great, so I'm going to go to localhost club class, modules, and enable the backup and migrate module. Only the backup and migrate module. It's important to note. Okay, so I've got that enabled. Let's run around real quick, make sure there's no issues. Cool, everything's good there. So what I'm going to do in the working version of the software, I'm going to go to configuration, backup and migrate, and let me make sure something real quick. Cool. And I'm going to download a quick backup. Again, just the most simple version of a backup. I'm going to unzip it. So now I have this MySQL database backup right here in my downloads folder. I will now go to the new version, the fresh Drupal install, configuration, backup and migrate, restore, choose that backup file that I just downloaded from the other version of the software, click restore. This is going to take a minute because obviously it's running a great deal of MySQL commands and things like that, so just give it about 50 seconds. As you can see, the server is already configured properly, Jose. You can see my maximum file upload size has been changed right here. So this is a properly configured server. So this should demonstrate how this process is theoretically supposed to be going. Okay, default database restored. Cool. So now all I'm going to do is exit out of this. And boom, we have a fresh version of the software running on the new server. Artists, Chucky, as you can see, even Michelle, everything's already in here. All the people are in here, the permissions, everything like that's done. So that's really all this is supposed to be. So hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of clarity of what I'm supposed to be trying to do. Jose, if you'd like, I can just send you these directories myself, and you can do it yourself if you think you can, if you think it'll work. But whatever you guys want to do, but that should help you guys out a little bit. All right, thanks.